You are now watching Zach Lesage, the best place to learn about competitive Pokemon TCG. Let's get it! Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Zach Lesage. Today I'm going to be featuring some tabletop gameplay that me and my buddy PJ from the Shuffle Squad played. So on one hand, I'm going to be playing Jolteon VMAX, and on the other hand, PJ is going to be playing Mew. So maybe you can learn a thing or two about this matchup and really see exactly what's going on. It's an awesome matchup, and I really hope that you enjoy it. So let's jump into this gameplay, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's check it out.
Alright, so I'm going to start the Meloetta, and I'll draw for turn here. Wow.
Yeah, since we last tried this matchup out, Meloetta wasn't really a thing in these lists.
Oh,
I know that I played Mew and you played Mew on the channel, and I mean, we both had vastly different takes on the deck.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now I'm going to go Battle VIP Pass here. We're going to take a look through the deck. Anybody at home learning how to play the game, a good thing that you want to remember if you're going to start playing a little bit competitively is to take a peek through your deck the first time you're looking there, just to see what you have, to gauge your deck. It's good to get to know your deck a little bit, you know, play a couple of test hands. I'm just trying to find some things to draw me cards right now. So again, going through it a couple times, and I am going to get 2 Genesect Vs out with that Battle VIP Pass, but I'm going to go back in. Who am I kidding? Why do I keep shuffling my deck? I say this all the time. We're going to use a Fog Crystal here, go into the deck, and I will get myself a Mew V on the bench to get things rolling.
Yeah, for sure. I think that looks like a really good start for you.
Going first is really clutch here. Put this over here. Have another Genesect V. So right now I have 5 Pokemon on the field. I'm going to attach to the Mew and then draw for 2 with the first Fusion Strike system. I'll tilt my, because I don't have the fancy ability markers that Zach has on the other side here. But we'll go ahead and I'll use Rotom Phone.
Okay, cool.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I like that. Even though that you don't have the fancy markers or anything else like that, I see people. I've definitely used coins or things like that to try to mark when things are there. Tilting it also works. Yep. The goal here, peeps, is just to make sure that you yourself are not going to run into any issues by using ability too many times. I mean, obviously, PJ and I are playing on a casual level. But if you're playing at like a regionals, league cup, league challenge, whatever is going on, you don't want to be using the abilities more than once. You want to make sure that your opponent's also not using those abilities more than once. Fusion Strike system's broken enough.
Exactly. So I'll put that right on top. I now have 4 cards in hand, but 5 Pokemon here. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm actually just going to pass my turn. I think I have a good enough setup. I really don't need much else.
Sounds good. I'm gonna pick up for my turn. That's a Fusion Strike energy on your side, right?
That is.
Okay, I'm gonna go Fan of Waves that energy back to the bottom of your deck.
Perfect.
I'm gonna go Elemental Badge. I'm gonna go Lightning Energy, and I'm gonna go Professor's Research, discarding Cheryl, Drizzile, Boss.
Okay.
Really, I top decked the Research, so it's one of those things where it was getting a little bit spooky, especially when you could turn to Meloetta 210 me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a possibility.
That's very true.
Jolteon, Sobble. See exactly what else we have going on here. I'm just debating, do I want to put down my other copy of Elemental Badge? You don't play Tool Scrapper in your list, right?
Not in this list.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of Mews do, so it's usually pretty safe to just put that down there. So I'm going to go ahead, retreat into this Jolteon, because I can still use Elemental Badge. And I'm going to go ahead and go Thunder Spear onto your Mew V. To put 20 damage on it. So it's really important because I'm trying to hit these Pokemon 3 times. Mew has that extra little edge of 310, which would require me to hit a 4th time.
Yep.
So the Thunder Spear really works out because you can't use Quick Shooting or Galarian Zigzagoon's Headbutt Tantrum against a Mew with a Fusion Strike energy attached.
Exactly. All right, so that'll end Zach's turn. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll draw for turn here. So I'm gonna attach again to the Mew V. I will then evolve it up. So right now, I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and use Great Ball. And do that. See if we can thin the deck out just a little bit. And I'm gonna fail that. So I think right now what I'm really looking for is obviously a switch out, but we can see if we'll draw into a lesser Sparkle. So if we can get some Sparkle out here today.
Yeah, some Sparkle action could take out one of these Jolteons. But that's okay. That's why I definitely attacked with this one, just so I could potentially lose the last resources.
All right, so we're going to Fusion Strike system the first time here. So I'm going to go draw 3. 2, 3. All right. I'm going to use Sparkle and go in and see.
You gotta target your Pokemon first.
Oh, I will. I'll choose the active here.
Okay.
So we'll just see if I can utilize that.
It's one of those things where it's difficult. It's easy to change your mind after you look at the deck, see exactly what's there.
Right. All right. So now. See, use another Fusion Strike system for 1. Then I'm going to use a Cram-O-Matic, getting rid of the Battle VIP Pass and see if Cram hits here. And I'll roll it on the table. It is a 6, so...
Lucky PJ, Cram-O-Matic always gets head.
Always heads.
I'm gonna have to make a gigantic Twitter thread about you after this one, buddy.
My loaded die, I have it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if that one was. That's not a clear die, PJ. I mean, if we're playing in a tournament, anyone out here, you should have a die that your opponent can see through. It's actually a Pokemon rule.
It is a rule. Yeah,
PJ and I are just playing casually, so it doesn't matter. I think the reason why is so that people could see if a die has been
tampered
weighted or anything else like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, so we got the switch out. We're gonna switch now. Had I used the Sparkle to the Mew VMAX, then I would be okay to start swinging here, but I still wouldn't take a knockout. So I think it's better for me to just kind of sit back. And so I've used 2 of the Fusion Strike systems. I now have 3 cards in hand, so I'm gonna draw 2 more cards. Then I'll use another Great Ball here. 1, 2, 3, 7. I really want to find... Okay, that's exactly what I needed. Okay, that's going to end my turn. I'm going to put this Mew V on the bench and then pass to you.
Okay, cool. Let's see where I can start off here. I think the first thing that I want to do is go Speed Lightning Energy on this one. Draw 2. That worked out well. We're going to go Evolution Incense. Search my deck for... a Jolteon VMAX. Now, another thing that I want to be doing when it comes to this deck is having access to doing those double damage counters or making sure that Max Thunder Rumble's attack actually connects. So I'm going to use Shady Dealings here. And I'm going to search my deck for... So I don't know if there's anything I want to take out of this hand.
Yo, Anti, what's going on? Thanks for joining the stream here.
No, go Zach. Yeah, screw that PJ guy.
Who's he anyway?
I'm gonna search for a Level Ball.
Sure.
The Level Ball is gonna grab a Galarian Zigzagoon.
There he is.
Galarian Zigzagoon is gonna come down now. if that Meloetta did not have a Fusion Strike energy, I definitely would want to hit that one. So we got to watch out for that. But let's go ahead and hit 10 damage on... I don't think the Mew... Actually, you want to what? Let's hit the Mew V. Okay. That might force it to evolve. I think that might just be the wave. So yeah, we're going to hit the Mew V. Normally in this matchup, you could either go Genesect, 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 or you can go after the Mews, or a Mew VMAX, Meloetta, and a Genesect. Okay. Those are really the paths. I root for Zach because we get dubbed on Fort. Yeah, he doesn't even play Fort.
I don't even play Fort yet. I will. I did download it, so I'm not opposed.
I'm gonna go path to the peak and play.
Yep.
So just remember that on your side. I'll do my best to keep you in check, and I'm gonna play a Marnie. Marnie's such an awkward card with the shuffling of the cards at the bottom of your deck. I always feel so awkward playing that card.
Yeah.
Next, I'm going to go Scoop Up Net onto my Drizzile, so I have access to it for next turn. I'm going to just play down the Sobble. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hit your active, so it's at 110. Sure. And I'm going to hit your Mew automatically, so it's at 110 as well.
So it'll be 120, because there was 20 damage counters from the prior...
Oh, yeah, 120, because you're right, I did use Thunder Sphere against you.
All right, so we've got 110 on the benched Mew guy, and then we've got the 120 active. So not looking great on my side of the board, and that's really, like, I feel that Mew VMAX really stumbles to the Marnie path play when playing against Jolteon. So that's, we're going to try to
can't prepare for it.
Exactly.
Like, if you were holding onto that stadium, you just don't have it. But maybe you'll have the stadium. I'm not sure.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to use Great Ball here just to kind of shuffle up the deck a little bit. So we have 4, 6, 7. Let's see what we can do. All right, so we're going to fail that. Let's start to try to just thin at least my hand out. Maybe we can draw into it. That's the other thing too, is now all of these Mew builds, number one, they don't play any disruption. It's just straightforward beatdown. And two, they don't really play the peony anymore. So the draw engine is really just the abilities. So path is so good here.
Exactly. That's why Jolteon's so much better now, is because you draw into less ways to get around path.
Right. I think I'm gonna have to attempt to stall, even though I see that's the hard part. I don't think that it's gonna even matter right now. I'm just gonna pass my turn here because stalling is gonna do nothing for me. Because you're
gotcha.
So I will pass to you, and hopefully bad things don't happen here.
Gotcha. So this is really a point where I don't try to go for the Marnie that I have in my hand, because my opponent is understandably locked out of the game. Just to answer your question, Jacob, is anyone excited for the return of in-person play? Yeah, I mean, I'm totally hyped whenever that happens. I mean, I say whenever that happens because even though we do have announced for March, there is a chance that we've lived through the past couple of years with uncertainty. So, I mean, I think I'll be a little bit more certain when it happens right in front of us.
Exactly. Yeah. For right now, we get to play tabletop like this. Some people get local league. Some people just have online play, and that's okay too.
Yeah, I'm going to go Drizzile. I'm just going to go Drizzile for I think I'm fine with grabbing a... I don't know if there's something else that I want to grab in my hand. No, I feel pretty good about that. I'm going to go Drizzile for a Level Ball and Level Ball for a Sobble. Not really the most productive play, but I'd like to have options in my hands.
Exactly.
And right now I currently don't have too many.
And you know, playing casually like this via webcam allows us to do things like proxy these cards here. So I mean, I obviously am not about to drop all of that money right now because I have no tournaments that I'm necessarily looking forward to this instant in time. However, I mean, come January, there might be a 1K or something like that in the future for me, which I would, you know, if I feel confident in a deck, I would totally buy it. But now we can play with proxies, still have fun, and just play the online
and
game.
learn more about these decks and become informed. I'm gonna go hit active, so it's now at 320.
Sure.
And I'm gonna hit the Mew, so it's knocked out. 220, right. Sorry, 220 and knock it on the Mew.
Gotcha. Here's the point in real life I would probably scoop.
I mean, yeah, the game's pretty tough for you because you have to put another Mew V down.
I'm gonna use Fog Crystal here. Fog Crystal will get me this energy.
Although I don't think the energy does too much for you right now.
Yeah, the energy isn't solid right now, but I mean, we're gonna have to unfortunately discard a boss's order with a quick ball to try and set something up. I think I need obviously another Mew V, and look at that right on the top of the deck here. Still shuffling up the deck, thinning the hand, thinning the deck. Everything is trying to work in order, but with no draw supporters, it's tough. All right, so let's see, that's good. I'm gonna use a power tablet, and then we'll use Melodious Echo, so it will do normally 140, but now we're gonna do an extra, so we're gonna hit for 170.
170, cool.
Yep.
I was thinking that you were gonna go for Psychic Leap, putting that Pokemon away.
Yeah, Psychic Leap would be good. But I don't have any way to either A, draw, or B, back or get another Mew V, because there's no way, unless I top deck a Stadium, I'm going to be able to draw cards here.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm going to go ahead and go Inteleon here with Quick Shooting. I'm going to go ahead and... I don't really think there's too much else I need to do. I'm going to go Quick Shooting to one of your Genesects, putting it at 20 damage. I'm going to retreat into this Jolteon VMAX, and I'm going to knock out your active, put 100 damage onto your Genesect with the damage on it, so it's at 120. So I'll draw 3 prize cards here, putting myself to 1, and I think that checkmates the game, because you have no way to heal the Genesect, and I have 2 Jolteons.
And this really here, again, that's... I drew a quick ball. I literally have nothing. We are going to scoop and go to game number 2.
Yo, let's go! No, we took a couple weeks off, but I still have it.
There you go, there you
go. Would you like to go first or second game 2?
I'm going to still try to go to first this time around.
You're still going to try first? Yeah, I think going first with Mew is really the play.
So my biggest takeaways from that game is doing the Sparkle, I think, to the Mew VMAX, just because I kind of know that there's a world in which you knock out Meloetta and just leave me stranded.
Yeah, I think that would have been a little bit of a better replay. In terms of longevity in that game, it might have been better for you to use Psychic Leap. I mean, I think at that point you were too
really
far
stuck. Exactly. If I had started attacking earlier, I think I would have been fine. But I would have, before Psychic Leap even happened, I probably would have scooped. If we weren't playing it out for you guys here on in YouTube land, I think that's the point in real life tournament. Say we're at a Latin America competition here for the regionals of TPCI. That's where I would have just said, okay, let's move to game 3 or game 2, game 3, whichever it is.
Yeah, exactly. Good luck trying to make it a game 3. But I'll say that after I see.
Yes.
So let's see what we got here.
And I did mulligan, so there's that too.
Yeah, when it comes to placing mulligans, I think it's always a good idea to just put a die on top of your deck. You can't really draw them as you go. because as soon as you draw one, it kind of resets it. So in terms of etiquettes for play, it's always good to just put one there. To anyone who's wondering about like my accomplishments or anything, anyone who's tuning into the stream really for the first time or new to the game, I'm a Players Cup champion, international championship finalist, a quarterfinalist, regional champion, special event champion, national champion. I pretty much have almost every accomplishment that's up there in the game except Worlds. But we're trying to get a World Championship win. I've been invited to Worlds over 10 times now. So just trying, if there's anything I could ever pass, or if you ever have any questions about in real life play,
right.
I totally play professionally on the TCG circuit.
Exactly. And man also offers coaching, so you can check that out in the description of the YouTube video. So a little bump for Zach here as well. If you like what he does and like the way that he plays, you can check that out as well and get some coaching in for the next upcoming season. All right, here we go, Zach. We're gonna move to game 2. I have my Mew V active.
Okay, cool. I'm going to pick up my extra as well.
Yep.
If you get a basic, you could also bench the basic Pokemon in case anyone's wondering.
Exactly. All right, I will draw for turn. I'm going to put the Genesect V down. I'm going to use my first Great Ball here.
Oh, your hand's instantly not as good as last time with the Battle VIP pass off the rip.
VIP. It's not here. I will get a Genesect V.
Vaughn Ocean is asking, what are PJ's accomplishments?
I mean, realistically, if we go back to like way back to states, I think that's like Wizards of the Coast era. I was champion. Gosh, man, I'm trying to think of the year. It's either early 2002, something like that. Way back, but I really started playing again in the Lost Thunder era, getting back into competitive Pokemon. Rayquaza GX was still kind of a thing, and then the tag team Pokemon came out. I had gone to Atlantic City Regionals. I topped a cup with the Weezing deck from Unbroken Bonds. So those are like minor accomplishments, but again, getting back into the competitive scene and now playing with people like Zach, I feel a lot more confident, to be honest, to play in these bigger tournaments and hopefully place and do more things in the future. I
think that's fair. A lot of peeps try to undervalue others' accomplishments, and I think accomplishments are accomplishments.
That's right.
At the end of the day, it just matters your growth. Just to answer you, SC, for Worlds, I mean, I've made day 2, I think, for the past 4 or 5 years in a row. So even just making it past, like being invited, making it past day 1, whether it's through me playing through or having an auto invite to day 2. Last year I was like 3-1-1, and I just proceeded to dead draw the last 2 games.
Right.
So I mean, I think it's one of those things where Worlds is kind of, any tournament result is just bestowed upon. Worlds is one event. Only period per year. So if you have anything that goes wrong, or you pick the wrong deck, or those are really things that can hold you back on any particular event, right? If you look to any other top player that's performed at Worlds, they'd probably say the same, that they're like, you want to know what I prepared for this event, but it just happened to be that particular event.
Exactly. And I think that was my biggest takeaway of getting back into the competitive scene. I loved what we would call fun decks, and I didn't go for the competitive decks, but played in a competitive scenario, and that was my my biggest flaw, I guess, at playing, is I would play the meme decks at all these events here, and obviously you don't always do well. So right now I have 4 Pokemon on the field, and I have 2 cards in hand, so I will use my first Fusion Strike system to draw 2. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and utilize a Great Ball here. Look at another 7 cards. And I'm gonna get a Mew VMAX out, just for giggles.
Sounds good. Yeah, no worries. I see. It's one of those things where there's a lot of things, and I'm totally an open book when it comes to Pokemon. I think a lot of it, though, I could have picked better decks to play in Worlds. there's a lot of things where I've kicked myself afterwards, or I wasn't confident in a certain deck that ended up doing very well.
Exactly.
So it's really just kind of coming as your own as a player.
Right.
Worlds is really next time that we have a Worlds, I'm going to prepare the most I possibly ever can.
There you go. And you already have your invite to Worlds. I'm working on mine. I see that Delics are back. Asked 15-year-olds for reference. Asked if I was going to Worlds. I do plan on going to Worlds for 2022. I just need some competitive events to play in to get some more points to do so if we are having that still. So I look forward to that. But yeah, definitely we are up for answering any questions here in chat. So that's why we love doing these live streams, so we can answer right on stream. I'm going to go ahead and pass my turn to you, Zach. I feel like I have a decent setup here. So let's see what happens.
Sounds good. I'm going to go Tool Scrapper away your Vitality Bands.
Okay.
It's the only one you play in your deck, so might as well get out of it. I am going to go Level Ball search through my deck.
Sure.
Prizing's a little bit awkward today. So I think it's always a good idea to get a healthy check through your deck. Not enough players understand what's missing out of their 6 cards. Even though we're playing casually, it's always good to stay in habit and understand exactly what's going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a Sobble. Now, that being said, I am going to be going back into my deck. I'm going to go Lightning Energy on Sobble, Retreats, playing down Path to the Peak, so remember that for your Genesect PJ.
Sure.
And I'm going to grab a Sobble because it's a Rapid Strike Pokemon.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, I have 2 Sobbles chilling in my prize cards. I'm going to double check to make sure that nothing else is stuck here. I'd hate to find a Sobble later on in the game. But yeah, just trying to keep my Jolteon out of harm's way. And hopefully putting this as a buffer and putting Path as a buffer is enough to try to jump back into this game. It's all up to you, PJ. It's all
right,
yours.
here we go. We'll draw for turn. Wow. Okay. I'm going to play down the Training Court to bump the Path.
Okay.
I'm going to play down the Mew VMAX here.
Sure.
Then we'll attach Active. I'll use my first Fusion Strike system to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Quick Ball away a Battle VIP Pass. Go in for a secondary Mew V.
Sounds good.
Go ahead here. We're gonna use Boss's Order on your Jolteon V on the bench.
Really, what I was hoping that you wouldn't have.
Then I will use Fusion Strike System the second time to draw 4 more cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wow. Okay. We're gonna use Cram-O-Matic here with the Rotom phone, and then C. Can't be too hasty. Oh, it is Tails. I did not today, Cram. Not today.
It's okay. You already got the boss and the stadium and
Yes.
everything. I mean, I think it seems like a pretty
good.
Yeah.
I think that I can take a knockout here, and why wouldn't I? So I can use Techno Blast for a knockout on the Jolteon V to set you back a turn. So we'll take.
And then that Mew VMAX can't attack during your next turn.
Correct.
I'm going to send up this Sobble. I think that's just the better card for me to send up. And I'm going to go Evolution Incense. Go ahead and evolve into a Drizzile. Use the ability, search my deck for... I need to get another Jolteon out as soon as possible. So let's go Quick Ball. I will be going back into my deck. So I'm going to go Quick Ball goes here, discarding a Lightning Energy. Search my deck for a Jolteon.
Which is a smart play too, because you can always get that back with my stadium.
Exactly. Got to use as many resources you possibly have access to. when it comes to playing this game. So, energy in there to potentially get it back with Training Court at the end of my turn, or deciding however I want to play this out. Let's go ahead here and go Speed Lightning Energy, getting 2 cards. I mean, this isn't too bad. I'm going to go for Level Ball. Level Ball, search my deck for a Drizzile. Drizzile, I'm going to go ahead and use Shady Dealings.
Sure.
Shady Dealings, going to go and just go for another Quick Ball. Quick Ball, discarding an Energy Search. Energy Search for, grabbing a Jolteon V. Again, so I just need to make sure that the same situation doesn't happen again, that we have access to all of our stuff. I'm going to go Level Ball here.
Okay.
Level Ball, search my deck for a Galarian Zigzagoon. I'm going to go Headbutt Tantrum. Headbutt Tantrum. Let's hit your Mew V on your bench. Yeah.
Sure.
I was really debating hitting the Meloetta, but we'll see. I'm also going to play a Marnie.
Okay.
So 0 cards in my hand. I have nothing to shuffle, so I'm just going to draw 5, but you got to shuffle your hand and put it at the bottom.
Absolutely. Draw 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Let's go Quick Ball away at Drizzile. Realize I don't need those because Sobbles are hiding. I'm going to grab another Zigzagoon.
Okay.
I'm going to put 10 damage on your, with Headbutt Tantrum, 10 damage onto your, I can't put it on the active.
Oh, that's right.
Let's go ahead and hit your Meloetta.
Okay.
I'm going to go Fan of Waves, put your energy at the bottom of your deck. I'm going to go Training Court, get back this energy. I'm going to retreat this into a Galarian Zigzagoon. And I'm going to pass my turn to you, hoping that I can kind of make it out of this one.
Sure. I'll draw for turn here.
So this is a little bit of an opposite of the game last time. Like your early attack, like I would have been attacking this turn with a Jolteon VMAX had you not. Blasted my Jolteon the previous turn. I'm just kind of back at square 0. Nothing going on here.
Well, I'll attach active for a Psychic Energy. Then I'm going to use Switch to bring up the Mew V to the active.
And that's also going to reset the Techno Blast that stops it from attacking. A lot of people don't understand how that particularly works in Pokemon. Right. The Switch basically resets anything. It's a new Pokemon.
I mean, if you think of it in the sense of whether it's the anime or whether it's the video game, it's like putting your Pokemon back in the Pokeball. So, you know, if you think of it that way, I thought that was a cute little annotation to figure out what the deal is, how they design the card game. It's kind of the same idea, or bringing it to the Pokemon Center. Well, it doesn't heal all. But anyway, regardless, so we've got 5 Pokemon on the field, 3 cards in hand, so I can draw 2. I will do my first Fusion Strike system here, 1 and 2. I think I'm going to use Fog Crystal here. Go in, take a look at the deck.
Sure.
Give it a quick little shuffle here. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring this guy active, because why not? Bench down another Genesect V. 3 cards in hand. I'll get to draw 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Another important thing to think of when you that was your second Genesect,
right.
Yeah. Another important thing to think of when you're using those Fusion Strike systems and you're pitching cards out of your hand, you got to ask yourself, why are you doing those actions?
Right. Okay, so I will utilize a power tablet.
Sure.
utilize a Great Ball. So we do 7 here. See if we get any Pokemon. And we do get a Mew VMAX. It's very good. When this deck pops off, it really just does its thing, you know.
Sure.
All the cards. All right.
30-0. I just want PTCG Live to fully, finally come in.
You're telling me.
I feel you there. I mean, every time I'm in the bathroom and I'm watching TikToks, I'm like, I could be getting in a game of Pokemon right now.
Exactly. And a ranked ladder game, nonetheless. Okay, so I'm going to pop a Fog Crystal here. Go in one last time.
I think a ranked ladder might actually make it to the point where I would grind nonstop Pokemon.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I would play so much more Pokemon online if there was that achievement to go forward. And now, you know, they didn't announce any sort of trade aspect or, you know, the same way that we've been getting cards on PTCGO, you really have to grind games to get the decks that you need and, you know, get what you need out of the game itself. I'm hoping that we'll see some sort of buy-in to it or, you know, obviously utilizing the pack codes, things like that, just to get a little bit further into the game. Again, I have 3 cards in hand. I'm going to use my 3rd Fusion Strike system here. 1, 2, 3, E. See, I'm trying to either get a Chromatic or do something big, but we're just going to use a Max Miracle here for 160 damage on your poor Zigzagoon.
Yeah, good. Sorry, Zigzagoon. I had to send you up against the Mew VMAX.
Yep.
So we're going to see what we can get set up with here. I'm going to pick up for my turn. You know what? I kind of like the Elemental Badge there. I don't really need to attach an energy, and I never know when I'm going to need a Speed Lightning energy. If that's going to be a possibility, I'm going to evolve into this Inteleon. And I'm going to go for Marnie, putting my hand at the bottom and drawing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So really unfortunate for me. I didn't get anything to potentially get out of this. So, I mean, this is a really big miss. And sometimes you're going to play games like this. So we're going to do our best to play around. It is almost the exact same thing as me getting things back. I am going to go Training Court, grab a Lightning Energy back.
Sure.
You never know when when a Marnie play is going to be ideal or anything else like that. So
exactly. Yeah, Marnie is a double-edged sword.
This Jolteon.
Sure.
I'm going to go Quick Shooting. Let's go Quick Shooting on your Genesect. You could choose whichever one you want, PJ. Your choice.
It's a tough choice. I'll go with this one here. We'll keep all the damage in the middle.
When it comes to other Pokemon, I mean, I don't think it really matters if I put a 2 prize card Pokemon out here. You have how many prize cards do you have left?
I have 3 left.
So you've not got a Zigzagoon.
And then the Jolteon.
The Jolteon, okay. Probably doesn't matter too much. I'm just going to go ahead here and send up this Zigzagoon. And I'm going to unfortunately pass again.
Okay. I'll draw for turn.
I'm going to try to make a comeback here.
Yeah.
I was hoping the Marnie would have been good, maybe seeing a path, but I'm not seeing the paths. My 2 Sobbles are prized, so I have nothing to grab when it comes to like Level Ball or Quick Ball or anything.
Exactly.
It seems to be like a game of unfortunate circumstances, but I think all decks really have this aspect to them that it's just tough.
Yeah, whether you draw optimal or not, that's why I like playing best of 3 instead of a best of 1 format.
Yeah, this could have been a best of 1 game, like in a tournament or at a League Cup or anything, and I mean,
yeah,
it doesn't really show exactly what the deck can do. Same thing, our last game didn't really show what your deck could do.
Correct. All right, I'm going to quick ball away a Great Ball, go into the deck just to see what else I have here. I want to see how many outs I have. Okay, I have that. All right, should be pretty solid here. And try to grow my hand as big as possible after that Marnie in response. All right, go in. All right, 3 cards in hand. We'll try for the first one. 1, 2, 3. We'll utilize the Fusion Strike energy here. Then I will boss's order your Jolteon on the bench with the Elemental Badge on it. 140.
So now you're just a boss's orders or an escape rope away.
Right. So
from being able to draw that last prize card once you knock this one out.
Exactly. I will use a power tablet.
Sure.
And then Fusion Strike System the second time for another 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to Cram-O-Matic away a Quick Ball. Oh, man. This table is slippery today. Here we go. Let's try.
Tails.
Ah, it is Tails.
Yes. Let's go.
All right. Then, so we have, just so we'll leave it out here so we know what we're dealing with. Then I'm going to do the third Fusion Strike System and draw 2 more cards. 1, 2. We're going to use a second Cram-O-Matic with a Rotom phone here. Ah, another Tails. Sure you're not loading my die here, Zach?
I mean, I've been working really hard this year.
I'm sure. All right, so here we go. I am gonna reluctantly hit you with the old Techno Blast here for 210 to take 2 prize cards. And actually, it's gonna be 240. Not that it matters, but it's enough.
Got it, Manuel. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. How's it going?
Hey, what's up? Glad you came. Hope you're enjoying what you see here.
Yeah, I see this not working well, but I'm going to go Quick Ball anyways and go pitching away a Level Ball.
Okay.
Might as well go for that. And I mean, again, I just really don't see how I'm going to find a way out of this game. I think that's the point where I'm kind of at, where it just doesn't seem great. I have a game plan to win the game. I just don't think I'm going to get there. I think you're just going to have game in hand or something like that. I'm going to go research away a boss, research Cheryl.
Okay.
Actually, how many Switch have you played first? I should ask that.
Okay.
I can't see your discard pile.
So, Switch, I have played 1 Switch. Yeah, just 1.
1 Switch, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and play the research. Okay, we're gonna try everything we possibly can. We're gonna go Evolution Incense, Evolution Incense, searching my deck for an Inteleon. Maybe the double quick shooting could add up if I am able to get through. I am gonna go back in with another Evolution Incense.
Sure.
But my last turn's looking really good. I'm gonna go Jolteon VMAX here. We have access to some cards. The only issue is that I think like you are really just an energy and a boss. You are you're an escape rope away from winning the game. Like there's definitely some outs here.
Right.
Path to the Peak goes into play in case you don't have those already. I am going to go Speed Lightning Energy to draw 2 more cards. No reason for me not to put Elemental Badge down. Let's go Quick Shooting onto your Meloetta, Quick Shooting onto your Meloetta again, so it's at 50. And I'm going to hit your active for 100, and I'm going to hit your benched Mew VMAX for 100. So it's at...
Yeah, so we got 110 on that, and then 100.
You're from Italy, and it's 2:50 a.m.?
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. I mean, I'm usually awake playing Fortnite at that time, so I feel you. Get your content where you can.
I will just go ahead and attach energy manually. We're going to play Switch, and I'll extend the hand here.
Gotcha.
And that's game. So yeah,
okay.
Again, really good setup on my side. We got to see the power of both decks here in the first 2 games. So now it is up to you, Zach, on whether you'd like to go first.
I'm going to go first this game.
Okay.
I really hope I don't fall victim to some Meloetta nonsense here. Maybe, that's the scariest thing about going first against Mew,
Right.
is that they could go attach Fusion Strike to Meloetta, Elsa Sparkle 210. Alpha Sparkle should not be allowed to be played on the first turn.
Right. You cannot play this card on the first turn of your game going.
I think that's almost enough to keep Mew in check for the format. Like, I'm still trying to find unique ways to make that happen.
I almost foresee a lot more Path to the Peak decks maybe come out of Brilliant Stars when it releases, just to keep Mew in check. Either that or a really, really solid Dark deck.
Yeah, we'll see exactly how it all plays out. I'm sure there's got to be some really cool stuff.
Yeah, Mew is for sure on a different level. Doing the old riffle shuffle. Riffle and mash, riffle and mash.
I have no basic Pokemon.
Oh, the old mulligan here, huh? All right, so I do have a basic Pokemon. That is good. So we're going to use this here. I'll put my little crown on top for Crown Tundra. Chilling Rain.
Yeah, I definitely want to get a Jolteon on my first turn. I think that's...
oh, putting prizes out would probably help too, huh?
Putting prize cards out might be helpful.
Is there a point in time, Zach, that you've ever not put your prize cards down and started playing in competitive?
Oh, 100%. I mean, in terms of penalties, I've been playing Pokemon since 2005. I've probably hit every single kind of penalty across. Submitting my deck list wrong. I'm just like, draw me from the tournament. I screwed up. I worked overnight. You know what I'm saying? I've grown up with this game, and it's mistakes are
bound to be made.
It's not just the new players who are making mistakes. Everyone's able to make those. I'm really happy with my hand, by the way. So pick up.
Yep.
And I'm gonna start off by going Speed Lightning Energy to draw 2.
Sure.
I mean, maybe this could have been a little bit better. Still a little bit on the fence about how this hand is right now. Just because I'm worried about like that you go turn 1 Meloetta. Are you drawing a mulligan, by the way, PJ?
Oh, I will draw my mulligan, yes. Go ahead.
Just want to make sure that you had access to that. I'm going to retreat here into Sobble. Just because I can't let the Jolteon get knocked out potentially by a turn 1 Meloetta.
Right.
So I am going to pass my turn to you. It is your go.
All right, I'm going to draw for turn. I will attach energy here. I'm going to go down with the Genesect V. Use Battle VIP Pass.
Sure.
That seems fun.
What do we think about Suicune Ludicolo? I think Suicune Ludicolo is a fine choice, but I'm not particularly... I don't think it's particularly well positioned at this current state.
All right, we're going to get 2 Genesect Vs. I feel like that's optimal here.
Your Mew deck should be here by next week, so you probably have to play it at locals. That's
pretty
fire.
awesome. Yeah.
Spend $320 on it, though? Yeah, it's not cheap. I mean...
No, not at all. I mean, it's worth it, though. I think the deck is going to be good well into the future. So if you love playing it at local... I mean, we all do this because we love the game.
I also think that Mew's the type of card that's just going to be pricey in the future as well.
Exactly. I mean, it's a collector's card because it's Mew, you know. I'm going to... I think we're going to set up using Fog Crystal here. I'm going to go in for another Mew V just to get a turn 1 double Mew. Seems pretty good. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just draw 1 for my turn. Then I think I'm just going to use Energy Mixer here and go in, search my deck for another energy. We're going to put that on the Mew on the bench. and then I'll pass over to you.
Cool. I'm going to pick up for my turn. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better about this right now. So before I do anything, I definitely want to go... I need to get out of the active spot, so I think that's one thing that I need to do is Evolution Incense. Search my deck for a Drizzile. When I look to ways to get out of the active spot, I think reasonably the only way for me to get out here is going to be coming from a Scoop Up Nets. So I am going to go grabbing a Scoop Up Nets. I'm going to make sure that I shuffle this side up.
Yeah, I think that Mew, if you guys do love the deck, I mean, it is a great deck, and if you want to play it, definitely do that. You can also use the affiliate link in here to help us out. Gives a little tip of the hat to us for TCGplayer.com if you'd like to order your cards on there for any singles that you have, or for your ordering box stuff if you're a collector of the game. Definitely a great place to do, great resource for us. I know I personally order a ton of my stuff for playing in real life off there. Nice speed, lightning energy. That's clutch here.
Yeah, I'm really pretty happy about that one. Are we going to be at Salt Lake City Regionals? I mean, I think my plans for regionals are pretty much up in the air.
Yeah.
Waiting to figure out exactly what's going on by the time March rolls around. So I might get a last minute flight out there. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
We'll
it's world dependent, depending what the status of, you know, the pandemic that we have here is at that point. Nice with the VMAX and everything. That's fantastic.
I'm gonna go Marnie.
Okay.
Two, three, four, five. So yeah, as long as I don't get knocked out here, for some reason I'd feel okay. I didn't get the path the way that I wanted it to. But that's okay. I did get access to Zigzagoon. So I'm gonna go Level Ball, Zigzagoon, Headbutt Tantrum. I am gonna put it on the Mew on the bench. And I'm going to go ahead and hit 100, 100. So you're at 100 and then 110. I would have liked to get another Jolteon V just in case anything happened. And half the peak would have been good too, but...
For sure.
I'm assuming you can't hit 300 damage this turn, but...
here we go.
Please,
we're going to find out.
Power tablets.
All right, here we go. So, going to draw for turn. We are going to do 2 power tablets here.
Are you serious?
And then we are going to... I'm going to go ahead and just do my first... I'm going to play down Old Cemetery and then do my first Fusion Strike system. So we're going to draw 3 extra cards. 1, 2, 3. I will evolve into the Mew VMAX.
Sure.
Then I'm gonna use...
This is really not looking good at this point.
I'm gonna quick ball away a Mew V. Go into the deck, take a look.
This is looking like the first game, the first series that PG is going to take against me.
Here we go. So we're going to quick ball away the Mew V. Got 2 cards in hand. We failed that. Then we're going to go in with a Fog Crystal. We're going to get Meloetta.
Yep.
So I can draw with the second Fusion Strike system here. Second Fusion Strike system, we're going to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. going to use Cram-O-Matic with a Battle VIP pass. And it is heads.
Yikes.
So we're going to go in. Get a Fusion Strike Energy. We'll attach active. Then I'm going to use a Lesage Sparkle. Go in, choose these two, the Mew V and the Meloetta. So let's see, 70, 210. We've got 240. 270. One power tablet away. I mean, if we utilize it that way, I guess. And there we go. I'm going to use my third Fusion Strike system to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I will take the Cross Fusion Knockout with Melodious Echo to knock out the Jolteon.
Not much I can do there. Okay.
Eesh.
Not what I was hoping for, but we'll try to get around it. I'm gonna go Shady Dealings. Shady Dealings, search my deck for a Quick Ball. Quick Ball away a... I don't think I have time to be healing Cheryl. Search my deck for a Jolteon. I'm going to attach for my turn and take 20 damage from Old Cemetery.
Yep. We learned that our first playthrough with the game, playing Old Cemetery. Everybody forgets about it because it's not really a heavily utilized stadium. I think that it's good in, you know, smaller format decks, like if you're playing a draft.
We're playing Marnie.
And we're going to play some Marnie action here. Oop. Draw 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I'm going to put another Jolteon down, what I was trying to do last turn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, yeah.
That's okay. And then I'm going to go ahead here and pass my turn.
Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and evolve the benched Mew V into a VMAX. I'm going to go ahead and use Great Ball. Oh, yeah, that's not what you want to do. Don't do that at home, kids. Don't pick up your deck and look at the bottom card. So we're going to utilize Great Ball. I'm going to fail it. Insane turn, yes, for sure. For sure. So we're going to shuffle the deck here. Make sure I shuffle real nice. This is the point where Zach feels in trouble, so I would definitely allow you to cut the deck here.
It's all good. We'll see how it goes. I know that I'm in trouble. No paths this game is really like not good. Like
Not
there's
good
a whole
at all.
bunch of things that we could be like, these are the factors why. But this is why Mew's so good.
It is. All right, so Fusion Strike system the first time. We're going to get 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to Boss's order up the Jolteon that's on the bench here. And we're just going to Melodious Echo and knock out your Jolteon V with the energy on it after the boss.
Yeah. Now you're just a boss away. So I'm going to send up this Pokemon here. See what we can get going on. We're going to go Speed Lightning Energy here.
Yeah, we don't know of anything going forward as far as Fusion Strike Pokemon go, but nothing has been leaked or released from Japan as of yet for the new set.
Exactly. I think there was an Ice Cube that I saw that was released from Brilliant Star.
Okay.
So there are other Fusion Strike Pokemon. So I drew my 2 cards, evolve, attach. I think this is my chance back in the game.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna go. Oh, I need to take my 2 damage counters. I forgot about that.
Awesome. And guys, make sure that if you like the content that you see here, we're doing this every week. We do it free for you guys. You don't have to do anything to get all of this competitive knowledge here live on the stream. So if you do feel so inclined, we would definitely love to have you sub to the channel. We're trying to work on our goal. Every week we try to work 100 subs in to get to that giveaway point for us. So on our Twitter, if you're following us on Twitter there, you can check and see when the giveaways are on our Discord here as well. So definitely make sure that you're checking that out. If you can pop a subscribe here on the YouTube channel, that would be totally awesome. Greatly appreciate anything like that.
How many cards do you have in your hands?
7.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a Path to the Peak, and I should have definitely sequenced that better to avoid the 20 damage. Probably doesn't matter too much, but it could. I'm gonna grab a Path. I mean, nothing else really matters here. It's Path to the Peak and Fan of Waves, I think, are really my best choice. And we'll see how the rest really falls. If you not get anything, you not get anything. So I'm gonna go Path to the Peak. Path to the Peak. Your old cemetery is gone. Fan of Waves. Let's go Fan of Waves. Take away. Both of your Mews. One's at 110, right?
This is 110. This one's 100.
Okay. I think it really matters which energy I decide to take away. I just want to take away an energy. So yeah, let's take it off the one that has 100 on it.
Sure.
I'm gonna go Boss's Orders up at Genesect. And this is really the closest I can get, I think. I'm gonna hit for 100 damage to your Genesect. I'm gonna hit 100 and to the one that has 110 on it to bring it to 210.
Perfect. So we're just gonna go 180 and 30. It's 210. Math is fun, kids. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna use. Now it's important to remember to sequence this correctly, kids. I'm gonna go ahead and we are gonna bump your stadium Path to the Peak.
Yeah.
I'm gonna utilize switch here. Okay. So now I'm gonna Cram-O-Matic with a Battle VIP pass. It is Tails. I will draw 2 cards for my first Fusion Strike system. 1 and 2. I'm going to... We're going to Quick Ball away a Training Court. Take a look. Nothing that I need in here right now. Just thinning the deck.
Sure.
Feels good here, so I'm really hoping. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna Cram-O-Matic a Rotom Foam, and it is heads. So I'm just gonna go in for the boss and just take the KO on the Zigzagoon, and that is game. That is my first time on best of 3 here live on stream, beating out Zach.
That's what we got going on for this game today. PJ was able to kick my butt. It was super close, but you want to know what? It is what it is, and it's really one of those things where it shows where this matchup really can go. I'd like to cover more tabletop content in the future on the channel, so be sure to stay tuned for all that. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'd love to hear what you think about it in the comments below. That being said, I'll catch up with all y'all next time. Peace out, and have yourself a great day. I truly appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It means the world to me. And my goal with this channel is to spread my love of the game and knowledge with our entire Pokemon TCG community. If you haven't already, help signal boost this video to other Pokemon TCG fans by liking it, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to the channel. Hopefully we reach our goals really soon. Check out this recommended video, and have yourself a great day. Thanks.